What's up everybody, Manuela Vincent back with another video, and on today's video I'm actually going to share with you another traffic source that I've been using to get sales and more leads, a very low budget friendly traffic method. Okay, but before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel I talk a lot about how to make money from home. I share with you reviews on other people's products that I've been successful with, that I would recommend to you, and any type of inspiration, motivation. That's what you're going to find on my channel. So if any of that resonates with you, go ahead and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you're notified when I do drop another video. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. This particular method I've been using, I've used, on and off. I find that it's not really a traffic method that a lot of people are using because they're may not be familiar with it. They may use this platform to actually look for, things like, maybe some furniture, or, it's a pretty popular site. It's called Craigslist, if you've heard of that. And, a lot of people go here just to like buy things from people. Well, this is also a great platform if you're looking for a job. A lot of people don't think about that. So employers are posting on Craigslist. So if you're looking for an actual, job, not a, work from home opportunity, a job, this is another platform that I would recommend you to use. But for purposes of this video, this is how I'm able to drive people to come and visit my affiliate offers, or any business opportunity that I'm affiliated with. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I've been getting some comments from some of my other videos. Pretty much this one right here, if you haven't looked at this already, go ahead and just review this video. It's another way that I'm able to bring in some sales, okay? And very simple way to get started with it. And this is one of the methods that I'm using to get these sales, okay? So take a look at that if you haven't already. But in this video, a lot of people are asking me to do a review video, or kind of like a step-by-step tutorial on how to create an ad in Craigslist. So that's what I want to show you guys today. So basically what you'll do is you'll come to accounts.craigslist.org. So guys, if you never created an account, this is all you're going to do to get to it. If you already have an account, maybe you've tried this before, you're logged in, you would just go straight here and log in. But if you haven't, all you do, it's free to get started with this platform. You're going to go here and you're going to simply put in your best email address that you want to use for business purposes, okay? Whether that's your personal email, whatever you come up with, that's what you're going to use. You're going to put your email address and then create an account. It'll walk you through that process, what you need to fill out, okay? So once you're doing that, I'm going to show you the next step, okay? So you have your login now, you've created your password in this step down here, and you're going to simply log in, okay? So once you log in, this is basically what you're going to see, the details of the posts that you've posted, the ads that you've posted. You're able to delete them, edit them, review them here. It's very simple. It's pretty straightforward. I have about 3 ads going right now. And I'm going to actually show you what I posted in my ad. Now, I'm going to advise you guys not to copy word for word, because what happens is you want to be unique to your style. You might be promoting a different product than me. No matter what it is, you want to you're welcome to tailor it to meet your need, but you don't want to copy verbatim just because it starts to look kind of scamish, or too many people are using the same ad. Come up with your own style and be a little unique with it, okay guys? That's all I'm asking. So don't really copy word for word. I just wanted to show you the structure of it. But before we get into that, I basically want to kind of show you how I go about finding where I want to post. With Craigslist, you want to post in, I recommend the larger cities, depending on your budget. Again, I know everybody's on a different type of budget here. So, you can post for as little as $5 up to $45. So we have $5 ads. Okay, I'm going to show you where to go for that. You have $35 ads, and you have a 45. 45 is typically for your larger, your larger markets. So for me, I live in Virginia, the Northern Virginia area. If I wanted to hit everything in the Washington, D.C. metro area, which would include Northern Virginia, that's where I'm going to probably end up paying the $45. I haven't ran that ad yet. Again, I started with a small biz ad, as you can see right here. And then now I've done two medium-sized cities, Orlando and Atlanta. Been getting responses from both of these so far, okay? Again, these are bigger budgets. This is the smaller one. Not really getting too much hits on that, but again, it's a testing process. There's no guarantees that you're going to get sales or leads with these guys. Always remember that. You have to invest in yourself and go in with the mindset that there's no guarantees. But if you're consistent with it, okay, if you're consistent with these methods, you will get some results with it. I have someone who posts pretty much one ad a day. If that's budget friendly for you, go ahead and go for it. You know, I like to test. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I like to test a little bit and see what's working, what kind of results I'm getting. I do find, and you're going to notice this, when you put more money into things like this, you're going to basically, for the $45 or the $35 ones, you're going to reach a larger amount of people, because that ad is going to be posted in multiple cities within that, you know, within that area that you choose. Okay, so keep that stuff in mind as we go through. But so I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to do this today. Okay, once you create your account, you typically would just go back to Craigslist, the home of Craigslist, and you know, let me just go ahead. I've already posted something in Orlando. I'll show you what that post looks like in a minute. But let's just say I wanted to go, and I like to use my own area. I'm in the DC metro area, which consists of where I live in Northern Virginia. I'm gonna go into DC. As you can see here in the DC area, we have you know, DC itself, Northern Virginia, and Maryland. Okay, this is actually District of Columbia. That's what that stands for, Northern Virginia and Maryland. Okay, so those are all the cities I could potentially hit if I decided to do a $45 ad, which I plan on doing. I'm not going to do it today. Again, I'm just walking you through the process there. I've already have two or three ads running right now. But because someone really wanted to see how this works, that's why I'm going to do this walkthrough for you, as basic as I can get it. Okay, so let's say I wanted to post in this particular city, this area. The first thing you're going to do, guys, if you're on a $5 budget, okay, if that's all you can afford, you go into the area that you're going to be posting in. You know, you select where you want to post. I'm going to hit Northern Virginia just because that's where I'm at. And I'm going to go to services, and I'm going to go to the small biz ads. Again, I already have an ad in this particular, my city, running right now. And this is the $5 one. I started with this because I wanted to kind of test it out and see how it was going to work. So this is what it looks like when you come in there. There's other people's businesses that are all in here, right? But you want to stand out. And that's another little feature I'm going to show you in a minute. See, these are all here, but I want to stand out from the rest, right? With this one, I don't believe I added the red dots. I'll show you that in another post, but you're going to click on post. I'm already in my account, guys, as you saw. I signed in. Now I can choose District of Columbia to post in, Northern Virginia or Maryland. I'm going to stick with my Northern Virginia since that's where I'm at. And for the small biz ads, the $5 ones, you want to go to service offered. And then as you see here, you're business related. Obviously, if you're doing a small business, anything from work from home, you want to tailor it to go to the small business ads. And that's $5. So here, if you notice this here, no URLs, links, or web addresses in your text or image, please. So with the minimal budgets, they're really going to be more stricter with you as far as posting links. I honestly have someone who does post links and they're not getting their accounts flagged or ghosted, guys, which means that they'll remove your ad. They'll probably refund your money. I don't know what's behind that, but honestly, you just kind of want to follow their terms of use. I would read this carefully. I personally just wouldn't recommend putting the URLs. If you have a phone number, that's pretty useful. You can actually even set it up where you have they have these text programs that you can purchase that will actually, once they text the number, it automatically sends them to your email or not your email address, your website. If you're an internet marketer like myself, that's how I would do it. That way they're seeing a phone number. It doesn't look scammy. That's not what we're trying to convey to these people that are purchasing from us. We're business owners, right? So you don't want to always feel like you have to drop links all over the place, because it starts to get old after a while. I'm not going to click on a link that I'm not comfortable with, right? So that's an idea, guys. If you're promoting something and you don't want to share your link in there, another way to do it is purchase one of those text bot or texting platforms. Might not be text bot, because text bot pretty much you can utilize text bot for that, putting your primary business in there, because you have a phone number. You get one standard phone number, but there's a many other texting platforms out there you can use for this, and you can actually drive them to your website that way. They'll call or text the number. It'll automatically direct them to your unique URL. So think about those things as you're going through this, okay? So basically, so we can get in here and I'll show you an example. So this is a little notepad I have. That's something you want to think about too. You want to keep yourself a little notepad handy. And this is something that I would post in here, guys, okay? So you're going to want to put your title, obviously. So I'm just going to do a sample for you guys, show you how this works. I might already have this in here. So as you can see, these are the titles that I've used in the past. The red dots are very good because they stand out, okay? If you actually just take a red dot, there's actually a symbol too. There's a symbol. This is the symbol. If you take this symbol here and you just put it into Google, it'll come up with a red dot. You can actually just copy and paste that red dot right into your title, before and after, okay? You want to capitalize. You want to make sure you capitalize your title in here as well. It just stands out. If you notice, nobody else in that section had those red dots, so you're going to stand out more. So you'll do that. You'll put a title in there. Again, guys, tailor this to whatever you're actually promoting. Don't try to be so copycat with it. Just tailor it, make it stand out. I know people that put income in here, make up to, $100 plus, whatever the case may be, but make it stand out. And also another little hint for you guys is make it look like a job ad, okay? You'll notice when I did this, if you look at this, sales reps, people are looking for sales jobs out here, okay? Would an extra 100 plus per day. And again, this is tailored to that chat bot that I am utilizing and promoting. And, I said, choose a career working for a successful growing company. No experience is necessary, because we do train, right? You'll be part of my team. You'll be involved in a Facebook group. So those kinds of things. No experience required, full training, work from literally anywhere, because this is a work from home job. Must be 18 plus, put some age restrictions in there. And then, we offer free setup, fast advancement, anything that you think would stand out as a job ad. When you do that, people are more inclined to come and look at what you have to offer. You don't want it to sound very scamish, like people are going to think that this is a scam. That's another reason I don't like to put links, because this looks more professional. You have a phone number. I tell them text the number or call. With this particular opportunity, it basically is a chat bot. So when they call or text that number, it's going to Ava, okay, that's my virtual assistant, is automatically going to go back and respond to them. Then they're going to request. Then it's going to give them information about my opportunity. And then they're going to be like, oh, yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm not interested. And they have the opportunity to opt out of that. If you guys are interested in learning about the text bot, guys, I showed you the video, but I can also, refer you guys to that in the description of this video. I'll drop the link as well if you're interested in learning more about that. But here's the number, and that's what I put there. So basically, I would just take something like this. Again, guys, come up with your own unique style. Okay, and I would just paste this in here. You want to go to whatever city you're in. If you're going to be in a city that you're not living in, let's say Orlando, all you're going to do is just go to Google and type in Orlando zip codes, and there's a million zip codes in there. You just choose one. It's not anything to be complicated, but I'm in Ashburn, right? So I'm going to type Ashburn, and then my zip code is 20147. And then so you have to put your city and your zip code. Okay, so pretty simple. Again, tailor this to be more specific to whatever you're offering, but I do highly suggest you use a texting number. There's many texting platforms out there you can use, and you can tailor them, and they're not that expensive to use, and you can, excuse me, actually have it go to directly to whatever you're offering. That way, you know, you're not looking like a scam. So you would do that, and then you want to leave this as my prime. This is how they're going to email me. If they don't want to go through this, they're going to email me, and then I'll respond that way. Let's see. You don't want to show your phone number because this is obviously what they want to, what you want them to go to. You're going to leave all this other stuff blank, and you're going to hit continue. And then it's going to show your city. It doesn't show you where you're living at. So I would go to continue again. You're not doing anything there. And then you want to add an image. So I typically would do this for this particular opportunity. I picked this image because it's, you know, catered to what this is. Okay, with an extra $100 a day, make your life better. I have the same number here on the picture. Pictures are awesome because graphics, people love graphics. Okay, so you do want to get some kind of picture. Maybe whatever offer you have has some graphics. If not, you can go on Google and typically, you know, make sure that you have the right to download that photo. You know, I mean, there's so many out there you could use. Maybe it's a picture of yourself, perhaps holding a check from your business or showing something relevant to your business. That's what I would suggest you use. And this also, they're able to scan this on their phone, and it'll take them right to the website. So very unique. So once that's there, you can actually you can say done with your images. Now here's where it says, you know, how much the ad is going to be, how many days it's going to be on there. So it's 30 days. Okay. And you just want to review your ad. It stands out. As you saw, no one else had this, and this looks really nice. It's professional looking, right? And so you just want to make sure everything looks good, and then you would just click publish, right? Again, I'm not going to do another ad. I'm showing you how the walkthrough of the ad. Again, you're verifying how much it is, and again, you click this, and this is where you'll enter your credit card information. You just go ahead and put all that in, and then you're going to pay the $5. Your ad will be live within seconds, okay? Very quick. It posts right away. You'll get a receipt for your ad. All right, so that's the $5 way, guys. I'm telling you, you can do this on a $5 budget. If you just want to stick with the $5, you could do one ad a day in different cities, right? Very cheap. What is that? $25? $25 for a week of posting an ad. You want to probably switch it around, I would say. You want to switch maybe some of the verbiage. You don't want it to be so, you know, to be the same ad. That is one thing I would suggest, because again, you're trying to avoid getting flagged here. Even though you're paying your $5, you still want to make it look unique. So switch the verbiage around if you plan on doing it, but be consistent and you're going to get some results with this, okay? I recommend that because if you're not consistent, you can't expect to post one time and then, you know, then you're going to get upset. Oh, I didn't get any sales, or I'm not getting any leads. You have to be consistent with this stuff, guys. Okay. So let's go back. I want to show you the other cities that are a little bit more in price. So you guys get an idea. So I did post one in Orlando, but let's try, let's see, let me go to, let's see. Yeah, let's go to Florida again. I'll just show you. Okay, so you saw how I did the biz ad section under the services. So those are all going to be $5 no matter what city you're in. Okay, that's what you're going to see there. It's $5 ads under services. If you want to up your game and pay $35 or $45, that's when you're going to want to go to the jobs section on any of the cities. Okay, but again, the larger cities, you're going to pay probably $45. Medium-sized cities, it's 35. Okay, like Orlando is 35. If you go into DC, Washington DC, if I wanted to get all those areas, meaning the Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia, under the job section, I'd be paying $45 for that, which I do plan on doing that soon. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. But you're going to go to the job section if you want to up your game a little bit. And again, you're going to go to the small biz dev section, okay? And as you can see here, okay, these are all the business section that they're hiring and all that good stuff. What you'll do is come to post. And instead of going to service offered, you're going to go to job offered. Okay, this is the difference. And as you can see here, that's the difference, $35, because now I'm in the job section. This is where everybody kind of goes to, okay? Most people are looking for jobs, not per se business opportunities. Most people are looking for jobs, right? And we want to go to, if this is specifically in a sales environment, because I'm advertising for sales reps, right? So where would I go? Sales. That's where I'm going to post that. Okay. So you go to sales. Again, it's going to be $35 and your ads are going to run for 30 days. So you do the same thing, guys. I'm not going to really walk everything through, but let's just say I'm doing Orlando. Let's say, and you don't have to post in your city. I would start with that though. You can post in other cities. You just have to look up the zip codes if you don't know what they are. So this is where I said I would go to Google and I would type in Orlando zip codes, right? And just pick something up here. You could pick any of these. So let's say I want to do 32891, right? 32891. So I would type in 32891, right? And then again, I would put in that same, you saw how I got the script. Create yourself a little notepad, and that way you can keep track with all these ads that you're creating. And that way you're changing them around and you're not thinking off the fly what I'm going to put in here. So kind of get creative with that, okay? And under the job section, there's a little bit more information you have to do to select. So I would say right here, I would do employee choice because I am an entrepreneur, I have business opportunities I'm trying to advertise. So I would do employee choice because a person can work full-time or part-time, For the compensation, I usually put commission-based because this is working based upon you're going to get money based upon your own efforts, right? So you don't need to put any company name here. And again, it's going to keep your email address in there, and they're going to reply to you if they don't want to click on anything up here. And that's fine to, if they email you, just tell them, go to this, whatever you're advertising, or you can just have a nice conversation back and forth with them. If you're comfortable on the phone, go ahead and give them a call back. There's no harm in that, explaining more about this. But I typically let the systems do the talking and the selling for me. And that's just, it's too much time to spend on the phone for $100 product is how I look at this particular opportunity. If it's high ticket, that's different. So you don't have to fill anything else out except for that. And none of this, and you would just continue. It's the same process, guys. Again, it's not going to give the exact address. It's just that locality. Continue. Again, you put your image in. All right. I'm going to choose the image. Very basic here, guys. If you have any questions about this, comments, drop them down below in my comment section. Love to hear if you guys are using this as well and what kind of results you're getting. I love to hear feedback. Okay. So again, it's the same thing. You'd find an image, put that in there. Again, same process, 35. This ad looks good. Okay, I'm going to publish and I'm going to go to the next screen. Again, it's 30 days. And again, I would go here and I would put in my info and I would click pay $35. Boom, your ad is posted, it's live, you'll get a receipt, okay, guys? So that's pretty much the process I'm using, okay, to advertise on Craigslist. Again, the budget is $5 to $45. Now, again, I would like to show you one more, show you where, you know, like I said, the larger cities. I'll go back to my DC area, guys. Okay, that's just one example I can show you. Again, I'm in DC, right? So I would go into the job section and I'm gonna go to sales and biz. And I'm gonna post in here, guys. You're gonna see this. This is the $45 one I was talking about. And let's say I wanted to do Northern Virginia again, because that's my area. It's gonna pick the whole Washington, D.C. area. Jobs offered, there you go. So it's gonna tag everything in my area under this, okay? So $45, I can reach a larger amount of people, which is brilliant, okay? You're gonna get more feedback with these ones that are a little bit more pricier. I definitely highly suggest it. Up your game if you can. If not, just be consistent with the small biz ads. You know, $5 a day or post 5 days a week, $5 an ad. Again, $45. I would hit the sales area and boom, and just do the same process I showed you guys. So, what do you guys think about that? Love to hear your feedback on this if you're using it. Again, I've gotten some sales this way and it's very underrated in my opinion. A lot of people don't understand, or realize you can post business ops in here. It used to be free, guys. It used to be free. I was doing it free and I made some sales. I had a lot of leads coming in. I had free leads that way when it was free. But they were tired of people coming in, and people were always flagging and thinking everything's a scam, so they stopped that. But the minimal is $5, budget friendly, $5 to $45. Doesn't take long. You guys saw what I did and how I created my ads, okay? So it's super easy. If you guys have any questions about how I did this, definitely drop me a comment below. Again, let me know how you guys are doing, and if you have any questions at all about how to post again. I mean, you guys can just review the video. Again, the same verbiage, guys. I just showed you. These are the ads I have running right now, so they're out there, and I'm getting more results with these than the $5. But I haven't posted but 3 ads so far, but I get more contacts from these because they're a little bit more expensive. So it's all about what your budget is, and just be consistent. That's all I'm suggesting. Is if you want results, you have to be very consistent with this stuff. This is just one method. I'm gonna be doing another video on how to do solo ads, using basically other people's lists. If you're not familiar with that, people that have huge lists, and it's very simple to do it that way. It does cost more than this. Again, this is a budget friendly way, okay? So if you guys are interested in learning about solo ads and how to post and get traffic from solo ads, I'm going to be dropping that video next, okay? So guys, that's all I have to share with you today. Hope that you got some value out of this. This is kind of like a free learning a learning course for me, okay? On the house. There's nothing for you to really buy here. And so if you had any value, drop me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, love. Be sure to subscribe. That way you get my next videos. All right, guys. And I'll see you on the next video.